Okay, we're back in Wild Arms. I stopped off in Adelheid. So I might not be able to make the next donation yet. I went ahead and made the Lucky Shot spell because I read that forces an item drop or something like that. It's needed for some of the more intensive grinding parts. So I now have that. It costs 30 MP to cast it though, so hoping we don't have to do like a little too much grinding, you know? It's good to sharpen the mind. What we know of magic today is only a fraction of what there is to learn. Search for knowledge. Yeah, well, I don't care for your simple magics. Did I ever comb through this place with the radar now that I think about it? Need to make a return trip here. To use advanced magic, one must know the basics first. You can do it. Sealed library is supposed to contain a lot of secret knowledge. They should release this knowledge to the people. It's time for you to organize your spells. Keep the ones you use most and start developing your own style of casting. Only the basics of magic are taught at the Abbey. There's a set of advanced spells off limits to students called the Forbidden Spells. So yeah, I guess they told us about this way back in the first video, and I forgot about it until we found the guild. Knowing the basics is very important. When casting two spells at once, you still use the same basic elements you use when casting a single spell. So does that mean her final force is like a double cast type deal? The magicians who experiment with the forbidden spells live far away from towns to protect their secrets. Now you owe me one. Yeah, I've met them, chump. There's supposed to be a book written by the great Professor D that describes alchemy. There will be more obstacles in your path than ever before. In order to overcome them, you'll need people who believe in you. Or a really, really high-powered robot. The stars aren't smiling upon me. You're back and I can't visit with you because I'm stuck on cleanup duty. The only way to pass the next test is to cheat. There are many alumni that have pursued their craft even further. A mage must study in solitude to learn the forbidden spells. We did it just fine. When you name your spell, make sure you remember what it's for. Yeah, I'm not naming any of my stuff just so you guys can see what they do and match up the names if you need to. Like, if I gave them weird names, you'd have to try to figure out what it actually is, and that would just be a mess. This place still holds many mysteries. Come back another time. There's famine all over Vilgaia. What is going on? Hey, long time no see. Are you gonna stay a while? Bless the one who lives for today. Light will purify you, stop by, yada yada. Unfortunately, doesn't do much for Rudy's arm. The teardrop contains the warm light of life. The teardrop not only gave life to Vilgaia, but to the metallic bodies of the demons as well. So the demons have life after all. Would have been nice if I could have, like, slept here to get back my missing 36 MP. How many crestgraphs do you have? Do you have them organized? Great news! There's a higher form of magic than the spells we learned in the school. I wonder when we'll get a chance to learn some of those new spells. Okay. So I'm wondering if we're supposed to start examining bookshelves. This place is smaller than I remember it being. 4 powers. Aha. Okay, they dropped a mage staff. Yeah, I have a few of those. Take this for protection. Oh man. Knowledge has true power when it's needed. Sometimes, though, it's more important to act on intuition. Knowledge can be a guide or obstacle depending on how you handle it. Too much knowledge can blind the viewer. There's never a moment when this should be forgotten. Together, the humans and elves were finally able to defeat the Demon Queen. The Queen's heart was forever sealed into 3 separate guardian statues. The life of Filgaia has been sustained by linking the weakened Guardians together through a pipeline called the Ray Line. This was the last-ditch effort of the weakened Guardians to support Filgaia to this day. Guardian of Desire. Guardians, El, and humans have fought together to protect Filgaia. Of the Guardians, the Guardian of Desire sided with the demons. The shadow of a black wolf, the Guardian of Desire, disappeared with the demon race. So that's the wolf thing, Luceri? Something like that, I forgot its name. Enigma of El. The enigmatic El race, much of the El magic was truly astonishing. They specialized in magic related to biology. One of their technologies converted life force to energy for transport to other locations. Guardian Blade. At the bloodiest point in the war, one elf forged a sword of ultimate power. This sword had the ability to channel the Guardian's power through its blade. There is no record of the sword being used in battle, but it was about that time that the demons withdrew from the war. There is no doubt that the Guardian Blade was a major factor in the war. Soon after the war with the demon race, the El disappeared from Filgaia. They used what powers they had remaining and moved an island still teeming with life to another dimension. Their destination is known as the El Dimension. Basics for the Elemental Crest is the binding of 2 elements together to generate magic. There are 32 secret elemental spells kept by the Magic Guild that are far more powerful than the normal spells available. It's normally impossible to cast 2 spells at once. The Great Mage D devised a method to cast 2 spells simultaneously. Kinds of magic. After many failures, the Magic Guild was able to organize the Crest combination of 32 secret spells. Some continue the research to take magic even further. Another Mage Staff. The Arrival. The 1000-poem legend prophesies the coming of Angel Moa. The demigod Angel Moa will arrive at a promised time to destroy and recreate all. He is known as the Ultimate Existence. Angel Moa. Angel Moa. So we have Moa Galt. That might have been what I was thinking of. Kema. During the Age of Creation, one woman received a secret book from a heavenly messenger. The book contained information about the creation of the universe. It said that it contains theories on alchemy and the ways of the heavens. The Rings of Time and Space. The Rings of Time and Space contain a power that no human should ever possess. The Rings of Time and Space are a seal that holds down the boundaries of time and space. The ring consists of 2 alignment circles. One circle designates northwest, southwest, southeast, and northeast. The other designates west, south, and east, and north. Esoteric Guardianism. There exists a secret sect of Guardianists who worship the power of the Guardians. These extremists believe in a complete return to nature as opposed to the harmonized coexistence with nature taught by Kieran Abbey. Left the safety of the common world to develop and instill their beliefs discreetly. So I wonder if they a side quest or something? Body of the demons. The cold, hard bodies of the demons are made of metal. Their metal bodies, however, have most of the same traces of biological entity. The ancient mages of the art of alchemy studied captive demons to learn from their technology. That is how he came to create the golems. The demon invasion. Demon race's technology allows them to travel across time and space. They also developed a device that utilizes the technology to instantly teleport troops to a faraway location. Demon's attacks seem to use the strategy. Emptiness of sand. The dead area called the Sand River was caused by a battle against the demon race 1,000 years ago. The massive destructive powers could drain the life from the entire area. King of the Beasts. Since the War of the Demons 1,000 years ago, many monsters have been born all over the Filgaia. Rago Ragla, the King of Beasts, sleeps somewhere in Filgaia. I believe that's the super boss. I don't remember its exact name, though. Tree of Life. After the Great War, a huge magical machine was built to restore the land from devastation. The machine was called Yggdrasil after the tree in legends. Demons discovered the machine stole the reviving mechanisms. Rather than use the mechanism to give birth to a new land, the demon's leader, Mother, used it to give birth to more demons. In case I got cut off by the random battle, the last word there was create more demons. Reach for the heavens. It's because humans do not have wings that they constantly strive to reach the heavens. With science seemingly limitless, some people reach for the heavens from a massive tower dedicated to magic. Have we seen anything like that yet? Falling from the stars. There's once a guardian who chased the tail of a falling star. He came crashing down to Filgaia with the falling star. The guardian of the starlight, Lignu Doublet. Does he still sleep next to the fallen star somewhere in Filgaia? I don't remember. Is that one of the ones? Where's the star rune? Rudy has it. So I'm good for that one. Ancient human weapons. The 8 golems were built by humans 1,000 years ago to fight off the invasion of the demon race. All but one still remains deep inside the ruins. Real study of these artifacts can only be done when all 8 of the golems are excavated. Nature's might. Guardians sometimes use their power for earthquakes and lightning. It's all part of this energy we need to sustain life on Filgaia. Battle magic. Use the different elements to enhance your power against opponent's elements. Use fire against ice. Yada yada. RPG 101. Forgotten Continent. The Ring of Grace has forgotten this land. Our continent will eventually end in warm desolation. Lost Guardians. Guardians represent basic human nature. There are 3 guardians who are in charge of the higher energies beyond the 4 basic energies. These 3 guardians were in charge of those who lived their lives according to their energies. These were the Courage Guardian, who had the power of growth beyond oneself, the Love Guardian, who had the power to protect what is precious, and the Hope Guardian, who had the power to believe in the future. In the old days, these 3 energies existed in everyone's hearts. Now people have forgotten the meaning of these energies. So that came into play for the Whirlpool dungeon thing, if I remember correctly. New Moon. The other moon that floats above the night sky shines its dull light down on the surface of Filgaia. Some say it's the castle of demons and is made of magic silver. We have no way of knowing now. The hidden powers. Each unassuming tool has a mystic power within it. This power can be brought out of the tools to find the psychic abilities of the users. That's the whole arms thing. So, yes, I got yet another mage staff off that. Okay, there's nothing new up here. Let's go downstairs. The Guardians. No one really knows who the Guardians are. The only place one can see them is in the legends. Oh, here we go. The book we were looking for. De la Metalica. The pages turn by themselves until it reaches a section of forbidden magic. As your consciousness wanes, you begin to hear a voice from afar. Okay, so I'm going to splice in here. I reloaded the game so I could pick up the prison spell. I've been trying to practice with Lucky Shot. To see how it works specifically, because we kind of need it here. So I went a little further in, Door's been closed for 2 hours, so that means go counterclockwise. When I burned through all of my MP is when I just said, yeah, I'm starting over here. Only an hour ago people were going through the door. When I first saw this, my impression was I had to use this stopwatch thing that Cecilia has, but that's not it. Only during this hour will the warm welcome of travelers begin. So there's a kind of Mobius... Oh, I'll talk about that in a second. This is the Song of Earth. It dwells in the sword to become power. It dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. So, it looks like we're on lower ground, but... You got a weird... So they keep trying to say a weird Mobius strip type effect there. The enemies here don't pay good in terms of EXP or money. I wasn't really expecting it since we don't have Rudy with us. This is the Song of Water. It dwells in the sword to become power. It dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. Okay, that was the enemy I was looking for, it's just I didn't get the item I'm looking for. Song of Fire. Dwells in the sword to become power. Dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. This is where I ran into them originally. Let's try this. Got him. Okay, so that's how it works. I'm assuming the prison spell may make it so that it can't evade or something like that, and as a result, something as inaccurate as the lucky shot then will work. So now we have the Necronomicon. So I need to make sure I show that fight, since we finally figured out how this works. And this is supposed to be the ultimate left-handed weapon for Cecilia, and it's a missable item that's located here. You can see her sorcery almost doubles. It's also fairly difficult to get, so use the prison spell to bind the book, and then just blast it with... Okay, I would have saved here, had I known. Yeah, we're gonna save over file 1. I could have conserved a lot of MP had I just done it that way and save scummed. But anyway, now we're traveling blind. I should probably show that fight just so you can see what the Necronomicon does to the Necronomicon enemies. That was brutal, man. Her spells. I don't know where I am. I walked through the door just randomly. Empty. 3 pumpkin heads. Each one of them dropped a magic carrot. So yeah, you can definitely do a few rounds against the Necronomicons here. Knowledge is the treasure. You must engrave this into your heart if you seek the other side of the door. Knowledge and treasure go hand in hand. The door will not open until an understanding is reached. Pages turn automatically to a sentence. Closed minds will lead Vilgai to its doom. The El have gone to another world, so... Let me see. For 1,000 years, people have torn apart the land looking for the future they've lost. Automatically, foolish woman opened the box, and all the desires of the world were released. This is human nature in its purest form. What do you search for within these closed eyes? This is Vilgai, a dying world. So this one and the first 2 talked about either closing, retreating, hiding, while the other 2, 3 and 4, talked about opening or searching, tearing apart to find. And since now... Wondering, is there any merit to gain more than 1 Necronomicon, and then can it drop the item, or do you have to forcibly transform it with a lucky shot? It's true, knowledge is the real treasure. It can help people as well as confuse them. Let's... Yes, you ought to make sure you get that spell, because Cecilia is just murdering crap. Song of Wind dwells in the sword to become power, dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. Why are there 2 sets of stairs here? Song of Lightning dwells in the sword to become power, dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. Cecilia leveled up off that one, and she's just murdering the books with her Necronomicon. Do we take all of these? Because it seems a bit like a trick. Song of Nothingness dwells in the sword to become power, and the soul to defeat the enemy. Illusion dwells in the sword to become the power, dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. Sacred dwells in the sword to become power, dwells in the soul and defeat the enemy. So I should adapt these characteristics into an attack. I'm gonna give it a try. There must be a bunch of different characteristics. So is that just for all the books or those 3, I wonder? Because I thought they were for a puzzle, but I can't argue with that. I seek knowledge as guardian of the secret ways, uninvited one. Go to the left or go to the right, for we shall not meet. Okay. Is there a different way? The mind of the demons is determined by the strength of their machines. So why does man follow the way of the demons? Will the path to the left lead to horns? Will the path to the right lead to man? Choose the path you believe in. So... Visitors to the Book of Metalica, what do you seek in this foreign world? The one who turns left here shall receive the power of death. The one who turns right here shall receive the power of life. Guardian Blade. Who is it that possesses unworthy powers? To forge a future for the world, choose the left door. To take the future from the world, choose the right door. So I think we need to go left, even though I'd rather just take. People always speak of justice while using power to enforce it. What then is the meaning of justice? If you want justice as power, take the right door. If you want power as justice, take the left door. So this is going to be the right door. One of the books can drop a magic carrot, apparently. I tried the magic during that fight, and I am not impressed. I wouldn't be opposed to this place if I could actually just sit here and farm magic carrots exclusively, but I've only run into the pumpkin heads like 2 or 3 times. Duras Drum. This is the realm of the forbidden knowledge. I am the keeper of all knowledge stored here. Humans, you have successfully overcome the labyrinth. You have earned the right to possess the secret power of illusion. Just remember, the power is a vehicle, not a driver. Warrior and the Shaman Princess take my powers. Have faith in what you do. Hades Room. So I don't know if there's a way to find... Magic Seal prevents it from opening. A way to find more Necronomicons if you did not get it here, because... As you can see right there, this was one and done. If you got it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. So there's one stop I want to make before we completely leave. This is what I'm looking for. Of course, it would be the last one, you know. So this is the prison spell. This is the single target one. The one I was using was the more expensive AoE one. So if you want to look at her magic, I was paying 18 a shot when I could have been paying 6 for a single one. And then I guess these are supposed to be used in conjunction with each other, especially if you want to farm items from enemies and stuff. So I think you can get duplicators from somewhere in the southern island region. You probably have to lucky shot the suckers, though. I'm trying to think of a place where I can stay on the cheap. Strange talking to humans. That's what they all have to say. That's lame. So yep, this was a bust. I didn't see anywhere to stay at the Abbey. What's the third choice? Off to Allied we go. Now, since I put a break in the video, I don't actually know what we're looking at in terms of time, so we'll try going a little bit further forward. Although I should save, since I got out of there with the Necronomicon, shouldn't I? Let's take a quick look at the Hades rune. When we get Rudy back, maybe I can try this one. Like, right now I need her to physically attack stuff to offset the lack of Rudy damage, since at times I'm too cheap to spend the MP cost. There you go, we can never return to Metalica on this file. I guess in retrospect it was kind of worthwhile for me to get those crest graphs that were in that one chest. Wait, I can just teleport around that, can't I? I was thinking, do I really have to cross that again? We'll get your arm fixed up, hang in there. The two powers of the Guardians are together again, the life force and the illusion. I'm unleashing the forbidden powers. Am I making a terrible mistake again? No, not this time. The Guardian Blade will be forged. It's the weapon capable of saving the future, the Guardian Blade. The surgery took the better part of the day. I've done all I can. Now we'll see how he holds up. I want to help. I want to make him better. I feel so helpless. My heart aches for him. I've done all I can. It's all up to him now. Don't close your heart, Rudy. You are who you are. You're one of us. Ever benevolent and invulnerable. Where am I? Dreaming? No, this isn't my dream. It's someone else's dream. Rudy, hurry, come here. This is an unfamiliar landscape. This is Rudy's dream. That child is Rudy, so this is his childhood. The situation made Rudy's mind go back to his childhood. Childhood in his heart is the world where old man Zeppet protects him. I'm going to become a dream chaser when I grow up. Like Rudy? No, I'm going to be a better dream chaser. I'll be traveling alone, not with my grandpa. Check this out. Impossible, a kid can't lift that. Rudy can't do it either, it's a draw. No way, that's impossible. Rudy isn't normal. I know. Rudy has no parents. Rudy's probably a monster child. Rudy. What happened, Rudy? Are you alone again? You want to know why you're different from the others. So you're old enough to think about such things. I think I'm lost in Rudy's dream. He must turn to his memories with old man Zeppet when his feelings are hurt. Being with the old man must be relaxing for Rudy. This power you have, there must be a reason why you were chosen to possess it. This is a little difficult to explain. Let me put it to you this way. You feel pain when someone hits you, right? The same thing happens with people's hearts. Your heart hurts when something sad happens. You can understand those hard feelings better than other children. Someone like you will need the power to protect the people in the future. You must practice with your arm and sword until that time comes. Real power is the power to protect what's dear to you. Rudy's kindness comes from his understanding of people's hard feelings. Like they're missing an apostrophe on people's, I think, but... Not only the old man's teachings. Now I understand. The constant pain he has within his artificial body has taught him mercy. I know you're scared, Rudy. Just hang in there. You are not afraid of the demons. Your fear is pointed inwards. You are Rudy, our dear friend. Don't deny yourself. Don't look away from what hurts you. This is an illusion generated from your own heart. It's easy to run away, but that won't solve anything. Rudy, come out and face it. What's the matter? Why are you in a hurry? You bumped into something so bad you wanted to run away? Don't worry, I'll get rid of anything that'll hurt you. You can always come to me. Rudy, do not close your heart. Always stay here, Rudy. Don't listen to anything else. Just listen to me. Everyone is waiting for you. Jack, Hanpan, Jane, McDollan, Professor Emma, the captain, even Mariel. And me. Rudy is Rudy. You're no one else but our dear friend. I know being with old man Zeppet is comfortable for you, but that's an ancient memory. This is an illusion. The old man is dead. Shut up, you noisy little brat. Zeppet? I'm never going to let this kid go. I've never met someone with such a beautiful heart. I'm Elizabeth. I'm a devil who eats dreams. So you're the one keeping Rudy's mind closed. If you want him, you'll have to beat me first. I wonder if a noisy brat like you could do that. I don't think that affects this. Hello. 3,000 just with that one spell. Necronomicon, folks. So that's 7,000 damage, almost, she's taken so far. Oh, that's not even a flesh wound. That's 11,000 damage so far. Lady, you can't take beatings like this. 14,400 roughly. Necronomicon, folks. $6,000 EXP exclusively for her. Be strong, Rudy. You're not alone. A lot of people care about you because you care about others. Now I understand. I've always hated myself for being the Princess of Adelaide. I always thought that people would only see me as a princess. I wasn't being hated. My selfish thoughts were keeping people away from me. I finally found out by watching Rudy. If you want to be loved by somebody, you have to love other people yourself. The goddess idol shatters. I am Raftina, the guardian of the love that people have lost. Your cries have been heard. Princess, why do you risk your life for your dear friend? At first, I was doing it because I'm a princess and the shaman of the guardians. But now, I do it because I love Filgaia, because I love my friends. You've learned the true meaning of love. If you need my powers, call upon me in the name of love. Love rune acquired. Wow, I fell asleep. Rudy. This isn't a dream? You won't laugh at me and call me a space cadet or anything like that, would you? How would they even know what a space cadet is? Just saying. I was dreaming, a dream about Rudy. Rudy had the same dream? Wow, I now know the burden you carry. You're truly strong of heart and in might. I would have been crushed by the sadness. If we did share the same dream, then what do you remember? What happened? There's the real me, not the princess. All I could think of was saving you. You made us worry, kid. You look great. I'm going back to Filgaia. I can't fight, but the least I can do is try to protect our home. Rudy is unaware of the powers that sleep inside him. Once Rudy accepts himself for what he is, the power will awaken. Let me talk to Rudy. Your body is not human. That is the truth. If you can accept this fact and grow beyond it, you will be able to produce unbelievable power from your arms. The synchronization beyond normal limits will produce a runaway destructive force. I know you will use this power wisely. Bring the future to us, Rudy. Basim's words have awakened power sleeping deep inside Rudy's body. Fury shot acquired. Your body represents a past that we are trying to forget. The war with the demons and the Homecross Project, the Guardian Blade. You're the Pandora's box. Let's peek down here for loot. We have a hit. Oh. Secret tool acquired. Tool with Guardian's power. Real quick. Okay, we're clear for there. Let's go loot the other town real quick while we're here. Teleport's over here. And before I forget, don't forget we did pick up new gear for Rudy while he was out of it. So, warrior vest, big improvement. Headgear. Oh, it's hyper gear. Yeah, I'd rather have him with strength, even though I don't know if I have no. Strength may not affect the power of the arms, but the attack power might. Oh yeah, these all suck. So love will boost her power even higher somehow. 488 if we go for Hades. If we go love instead. She loses a little bit of sorcery, but a lot of the other stuff just benefits. That's just too much of an improvement, I think. Yeah. So he'll continue using ice, love, and life. Agile apple. Okay, we have this corner eliminated. Let's work on this one. Mystic Apple. Still getting hits. Mega Berry. And that looks like that's everything. Okay, so we now have Rudy back. When we pick up next time, we will be trying to figure out where we need to go next exactly, because I don't remember if there were any clues anywhere. We may just have to stop into Adelheid, talk to some NPCs, get some tips on, hey, such and such has happened, and go from there. But until that point, folks, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.